Hello and welcome to Sproink Dota Presents Random Team Game. I'm your host Nuff as always, and I'm joined by Iggy.
Hello!
Hello! And today's game is between Challange, Genius and Swiss Chocolate. I don't know about you, but I'm back in chocolate.
I don't know. Well, I suppose Challange did misspell Challenge, so...
It was a challenge for them. Ba-dum-bum-tsh!
That wasn't even funny enough.
That's what the drums were for, so
No.
you knew you're supposed to laugh.
You're not going to see your Magnus again enough, unfortunately.
I'm sad, I've missed Magnus. He's like a guaranteed lose.
I know. I don't...
Hello? Profit.
I might see a Lone Druid or something to counter the push now of that the Nature's Prophet will bring. And I mean...
Possibly. Well, they might pick support designed to counter him.
Indeed. Well, I mean, Lone Druid can do incredibly well on the offlane against the Nature's Prophet as well, so... Oh, a Lifestealer. And a Bane.
And Bane.
Radiant team pick.
I mean, Bane is mostly used in defensive, but he's also pretty good on offensive as well.
Indeed, he can really throw out a lot of disables onto the enemy supports and just keep them from preventing their carry going down, so...
Also, if they're up against another tri-lane and he stats enfeeble first, you can make it really difficult for the opposing carry to get last hits.
Indeed, especially with something like a gyrocopter.
Yeah.
10 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
they're going to need some counter push at some point.
Yeah. Ooh.
Shadow Demon.
Radiant team ban.
Very good pickup there to counter the Lifestealer and the... I suppose the Bane to some extent as well. I mean, you can always disrupt someone who's being Fiend's Gripped, and that's going to completely cancel out the Fiend Grip, so...
Or disrupt Bane.
Dire team
Indeed.
ban.
Leshrac being banned out.
There's Lena.
Radiant team ban.
I think it was kind of weird for Swiss Chocolate to ban the Leshrac. I mean, Shadow Demon and Leshrac, famous as being an amazing ganking pair, so... Kind of weird to see that happen.
Maybe they wanted the
Dire
Lena,
team ban.
but she got banned,
That's
so
true.
Cottle getting banned out.
I don't really see a Cottle coming out because, I mean, the Bane is generally picked in a defensive tri-lane, but I don't think you want to go that defensive with a Lifestealer
10
there.
seconds
Well, it's possible they're going to have the Lifestealer for the off lane.
Dire team pick.
Maybe. He tends to morph into that role if they get a chance to pick up a better carry.
Indeed.
And if, like, Swiss Chocolate were picking things to counter him, specifically like a Naga Siren or a Bat Rider that they already banned out themselves. Of course, if they're going to go aggressive tri-lane, which is quite possible with a Lifestealer, Visage is still in the pool.
Also, Naga Siren's still in the pool too, as you mentioned, so Swiss
10
Chocolate could
seconds
very
remaining.
easily pick up either a support Naga or a hard carry Naga for their tri-lane.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, if they pick up like Naga as a
Reserve
support,
time.
and pick up at like maybe an anti-mage or even better yet, an Alki, then that's a super gank lane. That is.
Yeah.
Iron. Ooh, we haven't seen him in a
Team
while.
pick.
He's just far too fragile on lane, I think. And I mean, he's got fantastic stun and he's got another disable. But
Windrunner at your service.
Hello, Windy.
Dire team pick.
Support Windy or offlane Windy or mid Windy? Who knows?
well,
Anything can happen these days.
I think it's also a big deal of where the Nature's Prophet goes. I mean, he may head to the jungle, he may head to the mid lane, and he may head to the off lane, which is where I expect to see him. So,
But yeah, let's go back to the Lion pick. As you brought up, he is extremely squishy.
Mhm.
He's squishy for pretty much the entire game as well.
yeah,
At no point is
seconds
he not
remaining.
easy to kill.
I think it might be wise for Swiss Chocolate to almost look at
5
getting something like
seconds
a
remaining.
Rubik pickup here.
Maybe, because who doesn't want to be stealing
Radiant
like,
team pick.
Lion's Finger of Death?
Or
Throw it right back
stuns, or hexes, or
Bane
Fiend's
disables.
Grip, or Infest. And there's an awful
Sand
lot there.
King. Okay.
Ooh,
Dire team ban.
another fun pick.
I'm imagining the support is going to be Shadow Demon, Sand King.
Yeah, and then
With a
Windrunner.
windy, windy middle off lane, depending on when Nature's Prophet ends up playing. So they're leaving their carry to last.
Indeed.
10 seconds remaining.
I think
But yeah, they're picking up the Sand King for, of course, the Epicenter and that
5
Great Burrow
seconds
Strike.
remaining.
So
I think wherever Weaver's being played, either in mid or on the off lane, she's gonna
Reserve time.
have like, both Nature's Prophet and Windrunner are gonna have a very decent time
Good
against her.
Radiant
So
team ban.
I think that's a wise to ban the Alchemist. That said, the Gyrocopter's still in the pool, so it's available for Swiss Chocolate if they want
and there
it.
goes Puck.
Dire team pick.
Great mid Puck.
Yeah, a lot of good mids being just not picked up yet this game. Plus, we'll see a
ODs,
Storm
man.
Spirit actually.
We could.
Life
Are they going to
Stealer's
go
there.
for the storm? Are they going to go for the storm and Lifestealer bomb?
It's a very
considering
frightening
it.
thing to come up against. No,
They're
they've
going for a Queen of Pain.
You've still got the Blink to
Radiant
bomb them
deep
with,
pick.
so I'm tired.
It's not quite as good, but she does okay if she doesn't spiral.
Indeed.
She's still not that useful if she doesn't get ahead, but she's a lot more useful than
At the end of the
Storm
day,
Spirit.
she essentially becomes a glorified nuking support if she doesn't start spiraling, because she'll start picking up things like Scythe, just things to, in general, help the team out and
10 seconds
lock
remaining.
the enemy team down.
I've got a long time to think about this last pick if they want to
5
take a long
seconds
time.
remaining.
I'd rather see them start quickly. I kind of want to see a game at this stage. It's getting late.
I'm
Reserve time.
generally thinking that Alchemist was going to be the pick. And
Yeah.
it's taken so long now.
Yeah, it's 99% sure that's what's happened. So, but I mean, if you can't get the Alchemist, there are a lot of alternatives left in the pool, like the Gyro, for example. So,
Anti-Major's still in as well.
that said,
Always a good
you
idea.
want a completely different kind of tri-lane with the anti-mage pickup. So, a Lone Druid.
Okay.
So, tri-lane Lone Druid or tri-lane Nature's Prophet?
I'd be more inclined to think Lone Druid
Yeah.
because Nature's Prophet can TP in at any time.
So it's not really that much of an issue if he's away from the main bulk of the fighting.
I know a bit weird, but it could possibly be a Sandkin mid.
Yeah, I mean,
But I think he'll die horribly against Queen of Pain.
against the Queen of Pain, yeah. I mean, Sandkin can do pretty damn well in mid. I mean, Burrow Strike is just so fantastic. And I mean, once you start Caustic Finaleing, creeps, it gets so hard for an enemy melee mid to stay in lane. But against the Queen
10
of Pain,
seconds
it's just
remaining.
not going to be roses for him.
No. On the
5
strength of the
seconds
picks at the
remaining.
minute, it's looking a bit dodgy with the Lion pickup. I'm not a huge fan of Lion, mainly because he will die in every single team fight, almost certainly.
I mean, that said, Swiss Chocolate lacking any real hard carry outside of Lone Druid, so no
Prepare
real
for
tri-lane carry around.
Yeah, but you've got Nature's Prophet, and if Windy's going mid, which is probably the most likely, she can be pretty dangerous as well. So
Yep.
we saw that last game.
Windrunner
So-
going for a very early bottle build here. Oh no, no, she's building more like she's sticking on lane now.
Lone Druid mid?
No, he's definitely bought items for off lane. He's picked up a sentry ward.
No one has bought items for playing mid, except maybe Lone Druid.
Yeah, and Lone
Yep,
Druid
he's going mid.
looks to be heading in that direction. I don't know how this is going to work out for him. I mean, Queen of Pain will be able to really harass that Bane out of there. That bear even. Yeah. Not Bane. Can't speak
Bane
tonight.
Bear.
Tri-lane up top
30
being
seconds to battle.
Sanking Shadow Demon Windrunner.
No, this is just supports having a little wander. It's going to be the anti tri-lane. It's going to try to stop the farm.
Yeah.
Of course, the problem with that is it's going to be a very late epicenter for Sand
Just
King.
a smoke up down bottom for Challenge Genius. I think that was their name? Probably their name.
Challenge Genius, yeah.
Yeah.
They're looking for someone, but they're not going to find anybody. But it could be an
battle
opportunity to
begins
drop some
for
super
good
aggressive
and
wards.
all.
And,
Oh.
of course, block some camps from the Nature's Prophet.
We are actually seeing what could basically be construed as a triple support lane. I mean, this is good in a lot of ways. All of these heroes really, really enjoy having levels on them. And if Sanking is left to farm in this lane, he can pick up a very early Blink Dagger, and he can really get going nice and early
Nature's
on.
Prophet might be in trouble bottom
Oh
lane.
dear.
That's 5 people that have seen him, and he hasn't even noticed. He's getting stunned up. He's getting ripped apart by
That's
everybody.
first blood.
He hasn't got TP yet, because he's statted, of course. The Treants. And down goes the Nature's Prophet.
First blood going to the Lion there. I think he should have maybe left out the right clicks and left it for either the Lifestealer or the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, but sometimes you just want to kill.
Yeah, true. I mean, that said, although they picked up the First Blood Gold, because all 5 heroes were there, there's very little experience going to them.
No. And it's not going to keep...
Looking at the Lone Druid now. 4
Yes.
heroes in mid.
They won't be here for long. They know they need to lane soon.
Indeed.
But yeah, some safe farm and some safe experience going on the Lone Druid.
We see Windrunner picking up the last hits on the tri lane.
Yep. So what do you think the strategy is here for Swiss Chocolate?
I really... I honestly think they're desperately hoping to kill this Lifestealer off again and again and again and just shut him out of the game completely with this tri lane here.
I love the way he just sat on lane at the minute going, come and kill me.
Yeah.
Come and kill me. The thing is, he hasn't got rage, so it's not going to be that difficult to kill.
Indeed. Having to start up the open wounds first to deal with the Nature's Prophet. That said, even if he does have rage, I mean, there's a colossal amount of disables coming out from this lane. You've got the Shackle Shot, you've got the Burrow Strike, and then you've got the Disruption. So they can always last out his rage.
Yeah,
there's always going to be something there.
Bane's just sitting here at the minute. He's going to pull. But Sanking's there to counter it. He needs to back out now so he doesn't get himself killed off. With Windy. And Shadow Demon doing very little. Have a look on Lone Druid still having fun. Corp looking to mostly harass Lone Druid instead of the bear because the bear can take it.
Indeed.
Little dance there from Lone Druid and the bear.
So doing pretty well in mid actually. Just edging out Quap and CS at the minute, so.
The Weaver's up against, of course, Lone Druid. Sorry, Nature's Prophet.
Indeed.
Causing enough harass. Actually getting him down quite low, but both of them are pretty fragile, so... Oh, he's put down the Sentry Ward as well, so he knows every time he's going to come in for his Sakushi now.
Well, I mean, a Shikuchi last hit would be pretty beneficial for Weaver. He's got the Geminate attack, he could Shikuchi in, get the damage off from the Shikuchi, and possibly even use the Geminate attack to kill off the Nature's Prophet before he can do anything about it.
The thing I'm worried about him is not knowing about this Sentry, going in with a Sakushi and getting sprouted up.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to be careful.
Could be death for poor little Weaver if that happens.
Lone Druid resummoning the bear. Actually, a big waste of summoning the bear. It was mostly on full health.
We're seeing Lifestealer really kept off lane up on top here, so...
Lone Druid's bear now has entangled.
Oh, we see a disruption on Lion.
We're going to be able to pick him off pretty easily here. There he goes, down to the...
May even be able to finish off Bane.
They're going to get Bane as well. He's been shackled, so Bane is no way you're going to get out of this. He's down as well. Both kills going to the Windrunner as well.
That's not something you want. I mean, this Windrunner's picking up the majority of the last hits on lane too, so...
Nash is free to harass Lifestealer to her heart's content.
They may even be able to pick him off if they had enough...
from the slope.
They maybe got a good shackle off onto a creep. I think picking him off wouldn't be completely out of the question now, with both of his supports having to wander back onto the lane without TPs.
Yeah, he needs to be very careful about Lifestealer. Playing it pretty safe at the minute, not going for any last hits obviously, and just trying to stay within XP range.
Indeed. One thing which we are going to note with this tri-lane is that if they don't get kills, they're not going to get levels, and these are three very level dependent heroes here, so...
It's true, but you've seen already that they are very capable of getting those kills.
Indeed.
So Windy likely to become a half semi-carry during this match, you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, we'd expect to see her pick up an Orchid or something, or maybe even just go for an early sight of Ice or something.
Shadow Demon will probably be wielding the mechanism.
Probably going to pick up phase boots on the Windrunner now.
Yeah, Sand King is purely going to be farming for a Blink Dagger when he gets a chance. Smoke up on the Lion. In comes a stun, but they stun each other. That was quite funny. Shadow Demon going to come in, but nightmared up by Shadow Demon, by Bane, so he can't do anything. And they're just going to back out of that.
Good halted aggression by Champion Genius there. Whether they've got the Lifestealer or not on this aggressive tri-lane, there are so few hero combinations which could go up against a matchup like this. Against this matchup basically entirely going for ganks from this lane.
Yeah, it does leave the team very dependent on the Lone Druid getting out of hand.
Indeed.
And to be fair, he's doing really well in mid. He hasn't had any trouble, he's getting lots of free farm. Quap is just looking for a DD actually.
Finds one.
In comes a smoke gank. It's quite possible that Lone Druid will go down now, but he's backing.
It has
You
no
know
arms to
something's
defend
up?
itself.
He's just going to farm the jungle while the creep wave is pushed.
That is a fantastic idea, actually. And this is completely denying this smoke
Dire's
gank
middle
here.
tower is under
They're
attack.
gonna
Queen of
wait.
Pain's wasted her double damage, so she's just using this to kill creeps now.
She's hoping to push it out really quick so Lone Druid comes back to lane, I think. But
Yeah.
he's just doing the jungle. So this gank can be wasted entirely. Also, observer ward up there. Wouldn't have seen them with the smoke. I didn't see when they popped the smoke, so it's possible
Radiant
that he
should
saw
really
them
do something
popping it
about
right
that
near that
middle tower.
observer ward as well.
Yeah.
Yep, smoke gank's it's gone. Waste a hell of a lot of time on that.
Indeed.
Hell of a lot of time where Lifestealer wasn't able to get any CS.
Wasted the
Radiant's
double
middle
damage
tower is
rune on
under attack.
Quap as well. I mean,
That's not
had she
gonna
kept that
hold.
double damage rune bottom, it was very, very possible she could have rotated down bot and have the Weaver pick off the Nature's Prophet there. So,
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah,
is under
Nature's
attack.
probably not having a great time against Weaver.
that said, he's not exactly doing poorly. I mean, you know how... Going from Midas build as well, so I mean, you're going to see how fast this farm's going to just accelerate out of control.
Yeah,
The
he's
way
lacking
Nature's
the-
Prophet does.
He's lacking CS, and the major thing, if you're looking at the stats in a minute, oh, something's going
TPing up onto
TP'd
lane.
up top.
How
They're going
can
to bring
you
down
kill
the
this
Bane. And last hit goes to Sand King.
I think they would have maybe liked to leave that for the Nature's Prophet there, but I mean, with the Sandstorm picking it up, there's not really a lot you can do in that situation.
No. I was about to say, the main problem that he's having at the minute, the assist does help, is Weaver's on 16 denies. He's really
Yeah.
making it difficult for Nature's Prophet to get the farm he needs to become that split pushing demon that he does.
That
in the
said,
early game.
he has found a level 6, so...
Yeah, well, that's just a solo leveling.
Yeah.
So he's doing
Weaver's
all right
nearly
for
on level
himself.
8 from that same amount of time, so...
Yeah,
Weaver's
Weaver's
just
right
hit
clicks
level
are
8,
hurting.
so...
Yeah, his right clicks are starting to hurt.
Indeed.
Oh, Lone Druid's bear's on pretty low at the minute. He does have a resummon though, I believe.
It's possible to just pop the resummon at some stage. 'Cause, I mean, he doesn't want the bear getting low enough for Queen of Pain to nuke it down, because if that happens, it's a free 300 gold for her.
Yeah.
Oh, we're seeing an engagement up top again. Weaver's had to
TP in by
TP
the
up.
Weaver. Sand King got picked off by Lion. I did miss that.
Need to be
The
careful
back
here.
they're trying to get rid of the Weaver monsters as they nibble away at them, but they're not going to be able to pick unless he wants to tower dive. He does have his ulti, so that is an option. Oh no, he doesn't have the mana for it.
Indeed.
In the end, they force him back. They do pick off the Sand King, which is nice. It's going to delay his Blink Dagger, although, to be frank, he wasn't really working to it quite yet anyway.
Indeed.
Lone Druid's got a haste rune on the Spirit Bear.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It looks like Nature's Prophet is actually pushing the Dire's Tower at the minute
By
with
the
the
gods,
absence of
the
Weaver.
Dire's bottom tower
Indeed.
doesn't even have
Using
arms
Treant
to
to
defend
stop the
itself.
creep wave as
What a
well.
brave
Good play.
Well, I mean, it's making
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
champion
Run,
geniuses.
little
Oh,
bottom
they
tower.
look like they're
Run.
trying to go on Sand King here, on Shadow Demon here even.
Yeah, just trying to get the
Dire's
little
bottom
origin
tower
creep
is
off
under
him.
attack.
Weaver now
Weaver's
completely out of mana. Enough for a Shikuchi and that's it, so...
He's going to save enough for that Sakushi. He hasn't
By
got
the
enough
gods,
TP though, so
the
he can't
Dire's
actually
bottom
defend the
tower
tower.
doesn't even
Yeah.
have arms.
Someone's gonna
Dire's
have to come
structures are
eventually.
fortified, just like me.
Yeah, in comes the TP now. It is the Weaver actually. Just got enough. He has no with Sakushi now though, so he can't chase the Nature's Prophet.
Indeed.
He will clear up this creep.
Nature's Prophet's still backing though.
Oh, here's no creep wave. He doesn't want to be anywhere near Weaver where he can just be pinned down and killed.
Now Queen of Pain's rotated up top.
Yeah, they're keeping
Oh.
pressure on this.
Windrunner's
support.
very out of position here.
She needs to be very careful.
Dire's
Windrun,
middle
she hasn't
tower
got it.
is all alone in the world.
Oh, looks like Sankimo picked up again. In comes the blink as well from the quad. Throws out the
That's the
ulti
ult.
in the wrong direction. Only
Good
hit
stun by
one.
Lena. Windrunner even.
Windrunner. But yeah, Sankin gets killed again, going in to save Windrunner. I would have been much more comfortable with that if she had picked Windrun. But admittedly, if you're playing this kind of tri-lane, you shouldn't need it.
Yeah.
So you want it in Shackle and Power Shot as much as possible.
I think she
But
will.
even one with,
She will probably start leveling it next, and then go power shot at level 7. So
yeah, it'll be wise. But Sanking's getting killed. That's the second time he's died, I believe. Maybe even third, actually.
no, it's the second time. The other death, the lion got picked off. So no, sorry, not the lion. The Nature's Prophet down on bot was the first blood. Oh, I'm really, really tired tonight.
No one can tell.
I know.
But Lone Druid now, happily
Oh.
eating the creeps.
Windrunner's been open, wounds up. Bane getting very low here. Gonna drop to the sandstorm.
He does indeed. They're going to get Lion as well with a right click from Windrunner. So another double kill for Windrunner.
We're getting very dangerous soon.
She's actually building a mechanism, so it's going to be a very quick mechanism, which is going to help the push.
Indeed. I suppose it's kind of dubious though. I mean, you want an early mech up on someone. I mean, if Shadow Demon and Sanking haven't found the farm, it's going to have to be the Windrunner.
Is under attack.
But
That's not gonna
that
hold.
said,
Dire's top tower
he's
is
been in
under
a fairly luxurious situation for a Windrunner.
Radiant's
You would have
courier
liked to
has
see
been
her
slain.
pick up something a little bit bigger. Oh, Radiant's
The
Courier's
should
there?
really do something about that.
I think Weaver's just picked that off
The
down
Dire's top
bot.
tower is doing
That's
its
most
best,
likely.
but it doesn't look good. Dire's top tower has fallen. It was only a matter of time.
There goes the tower at the top. But yeah, with the mechanism and a Lone Druid and a Nature's Prophet, if they decide to go quickly, push down a tower, and there's no one able to
It's
respond,
gonna die.
it's going to go down very quickly. Wendy's actually been spotted out by this observer board here, so she needs to be careful.
Nature's,
Lion knows she's here,
Nature's,
and Quap knows she's here. She's going to be in very, very big trouble here.
she needs to move.
Oh, here comes the blink and the stun. She's going to go
Still
down
no levels
certainly
in
here.
Windrun.
They're throwing everything at her. She just won't die. Shackle shot's not going to be enough though. Lone Druid can't save her either. She's going to go down. It's all because of this ward here.
Indeed.
It's not
Also-
even designed really to catch her out. It just happens to be.
It was just luck.
It was just.
Wow, good wall placement. It wasn't luck.
It was a good wall placement, yeah.
Hey.
It wasn't purely luck, but it was a nice observation. If she hadn't dawdled, they might have not have spotted her. So
Nature's Prophet's actually been zoned off the bottom lane by the Weaver here. He's just relegated into the jungle at this stage.
yeah, he's got the hand of Midas at least, so that's going to help you farm at least a little bit. And the bear, what has the bear got? He's got Tranquil.
It's got a Midas actually.
Yeah, the bear's got Tranquils. Sorry, Lone Druid has Tranquils.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to bring down Shadow Demon in the mid as well. I don't know what he was doing there. Disrupts himself to the protection. Here
There's
comes
the
Epicenter to
epicenter.
force them back. A defensive Epicenter. That's like that. Oh, they might actually be able to bring off the line. It just melts so quickly.
Indeed. It's just so
CP's
damn
coming in from
fragile.
Weaver. Weaver needs to be very careful.
Indeed.
Lucky for him, the first bite of that bear was not a lucky entangle.
If it had been, I mean, he would have still been able to invis up, but
He still would have been a little bit scary. Now you're thinking, do they want to push mid or I mean, they push top tower, so they don't want to really be up there anymore. Lifesteal is doing his best to farm while he's up there.
Yeah.
You know, catch up a lot. He's a little bit behind.
I don't think a little bit really makes it at this stage. I think he's going to go for an armlet next. I don't think going for something like a Midas would make sense. Actually, picking up a Braces, he's going to be going for drums.
No, the last point you want to pick up a Midas is by 14 minutes, really.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said
so-
I doubt it'd be picking it up.
No. But look at Invisible Windrunner right here, waiting for a chance. Out comes a stun. She's going to look for a shackle. There it is, it's almost there.
The problem is they're too close to the tower. They can get back so easily.
Yeah, she's waiting for them to overcommit, but they
Dire's
didn't.
bottom tower is under attack.
So-
Run, little bottom tower.
They're
Run.
going to look for a push though with the Lone Druid Bear. And Shadow Demon's poison coming up.
By the
Disrupting
gods, the Dire's
the
bottom tower
Lion.
doesn't even have arms to defend itself. What a brave
Cinder's Rune's going to run out now.
The Weaver's defending bottom tower as well. Ulti being thrown out.
Dire's middle tower
Dying
is
is
under
stopping his
attack.
kelp.
It has no arms to Dire's
Mid
structures
tower's
are
getting
fortified.
demolished
Nature's
here by
Prophet
this
is also
cloud.
coming in now, throwing the treants as a distraction, actually pushing them back, but they're going to come back in again. They need to do something. But what can they do at this point? They only have 3 of them. Lion will melt instantly.
Dire's
What?
middle tower has fallen.
Well, she's got the
Timber.
nukes, but I don't think she has enough damage to kill them all off. And
Indeed.
Bane only has 2 levels in Brain Sap at the minute, so
Windrunner rotating up top to stop this lifestealer farming as well.
can she solo kill him? I don't think so.
It's kind of dangerous for him. If
She's half dead. She could get a shackle.
Yeah, she got the shackle, yeah. Oh, no, there's the
No,
raid.
Rage is up. She missed her chance.
Indeed. If she would have got the shackle and then a power shot and then got some auto attacks in while he was running away, I think she could have finished him off there, maybe.
Bane and Lion were rotating up to stop Windrunner, but she's backing now, so she's going to do some camp killing this little Bane, get himself a little bit of gold, and now they're just rotating to bot to push down the bottom tower instead. It's almost gone. It's only got a Weaver defending it. He can defend to a degree with the his little swarm, but
It's not going to be nearly enough. I mean,
Not against
we
this
see the
push right
Queen
now.
of Pain rotating down, but she's not going to be that
Pushing
quick
down.
enough.
No, she needs a TP. There's a lot of damage being put out by the Weaver, actually. Not going to be enough, though. They're going to take this tower, especially with the disruption coming out. Put a sentry down as well. They're going to go in for the Burrow Strike. They do. They're going to do as much damage as they possibly can. He just blinks back out of it. Queen of Pain comes in. Shadow Demon is dead. Sam King using Epicenter right now.
Weaver finished
Oh, look at the damage he's throwing out on Queen of Pain. Oh, he needs his stun. It's not up. He hasn't got enough.
He's going to
Lifesteal's
die
gonna eat
for
him.
this Lifestealer now.
No, does pick off the Queen of Pain, so it's going to be a trade. He's going to stand there and take it. He doesn't care anymore. Trying to TP out. Far too late. Not going to
Maybe
be
should have
enough.
tried that a bit
Bottom
earlier.
tower is under attack. Run, little
They
bottom
have
tower.
Windrunner trapped up in Nightmare. Here comes
be
the
an-
Lifestealer.
Oh.
The Finger of Death comes out. Finishes her off.
Yeah, that was the first time he's managed to cast off Finger of Death this game, so Ryan's probably pretty happy with himself.
Yep, so they lost the Weaver. They lost the Queen of Pain. But they did
The
get...
Dire's top tower
Windrunner
is
and
doing
Sand
its
King.
best, but it doesn't look good.
They didn't get the Lone Druid. They didn't get the Nation's Prophet, though. And they lost the tower.
Indeed.
So it's still... It's a trade. It's a trade that Swiss
Windrunner
Chocolate are going to be happy with.
Windrunner very
match.
close to finishing up her 4-staff now.
Nation's Prophet getting stunned up. Actually, Bane's rotating as well. Oh, gets him. Even through the invis. Right before he managed to Shadow Blade up. He's going to get away anyway.
We really needed... I think that's one issue. Without the Lion, they don't have any AoE stuns to deal with the Nature's Prophet if he does go in this. They're going to be relying on good sentrying, good dust, and maybe a gem pickup eventually.
Well, if they know exactly where he is, Queen of Pain can still throw out a lot, so...
Yeah, that's true.
It could be a waste if she doesn't know exactly where he is, though, so... They're definitely going to want a gem, dust, or a sentry at some stage. I mean, they definitely know he's got a Shadow Blade now, they've witnessed it.
Windrunner on a
firsthand.
DD now, right-clicking for nearly 200 damage, so...
Trying to get the Lifestealer off, but it might cost her because he's just raged up. Wind running away though. Rotation from her team as well. Nature's Prophet leading the charge. Might be a little bit risky. Still a glass card,
Probably
hasn't
gonna
got a lot of damage.
They're probably going to look to push this tower now with Windrunner on a double damage, I'd imagine.
You'd want to, but infested up in Queen of Pain. They're wisely not deciding to go in on this. TP out by
Dire's bottom
Wind.
tower is under
TPing two
attack.
bottom to defend it.
Maybe looking at a Roshan here.
It does look that way, doesn't it?
There's no vision.
They might sense
Dire's
something.
bottom
Like
tower is under attack.
Lion does fine. The Shadow Demon.
There's
He's
the
going to go
impact.
down, almost certainly.
Ooh, great defense.
Great disruption. It's not going to be
Good
enough to
power
save him
shot
though.
from Dota.
Out comes the ulti, but it's not enough to save Queen of Pain. She is down. Sand King picks off Bane in the meantime.
The bear has a radiance. When did this happen?
He was just farming up with no contesting. Even though those towers really help.
Indeed.
This bear is going to be extremely difficult to kill now. Oh, the Weaver
on,
doesn't
go
want to
for the
entangle.
roots.
Doesn't want to entangle. Trying to find where he is. They don't know where he is. They know he's gone past.
They did
Weaver
have- they
needs a
did have
Kushi.
a
One more time.
second, though.
He's going to get out.
Oh,
Luckily
power shot
dodging that
timing.
power shot. He does just about survive. But just stop the Roche attempt.
Windrunner might
Although it
try
made
for a
it-
random power shot here. I thought she was getting in position for it. That's
Didn't
too
know.
late, Windy. Had she done that 2 seconds earlier, she would have picked off the Weaver there.
Maybe she was thinking he's going to take a little bit more time.
Yeah. Well, Shikuchi gives you 522 movement speed, so you can really shift it with that.
Yeah, they need to pick up a sentry ward. I think maybe Shadow Demon was the one that had it. Nope. No shit. Nope.
No, they
Anybody
did
have
drop
it?
a sentry ward during that engagement. You can see it
No,
down
they
outside the
didn't.
roach
Oh,
pit.
Yes, they did. But unfortunately, he was up here when he went in this.
Yeah.
Where they have no vision. Well, not sentry vision anyway.
It's just Prophet TPing down bot.
They're rotating to deal with him. Weaver's already here. He needs to get the hell out of there. He's going to go down, almost certainly. No. Sun goes out, but he's already gone. Shadow blading
Too
away.
brave
happily.
with that Nature's Prophet there, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, he's happy. He's just living on that Shadow Blade. He's like, this Shadow Blade is fine. All is good. They might be looking to take Roshan.
They haven't infested up Queen of Pain, but they have been revealed by this Shadow Demon walking around with the Invis rune.
Not to mention the Observer Wall as well.
Indeed.
Out comes the poison. They doesn't hit anything, just to let them know that Shadow Demon's here. He knows you're here.
It's possible they even saw the infest up on Queen of Pain here. And all of this time that CG are just wasting, lingering around outside the Roche pit, that's time when they could be accomplishing things. They could be picking up farm, they could be pushing down towers.
Looking for the Weaver.
Nature's Prophet actually split pushing top and causing a reaction from the...
Yeah, this is going to be the problem. They're so capable of the split push because of Nature's Prophet with the Shadow Blade. He's difficult to deal with. But they know they can't ignore...
now.
Yeah, he does.
Things are getting dangerous for him.
Yep, he needs the Shadow Blade up. He does so. There's no
Don't run in a
dust.
straight line. Don't run in a straight line.
He doesn't. Lion's already thrown his stun. He's given up. Courier comes out.
Pushing this bottom tower now, and they're probably going to take it for free.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom
The
tower
thing
has
is, if
fallen.
you don't
It
stop
was a
the Nature's
valiant
Prophet,
effort.
the LD
Then the lone
goes.
druid's going to push instead, yeah.
It's a really good split strategy, and it's really making.
Oh
life
dear.
difficult for CG.
Nature's Prophet's been dusted up in mid and caught in the beam
That's got to
screw.
hurt.
Yeah, he has to be a little bit more careful.
Indeed. It was always going to happen.
Of course, they're just going back to farming again with the bear. There's a cloak up on Nature's Prophet, sorry, Lone Druid himself.
Indeed.
Maybe thinking about fight at some stage.
Double
I think
damage.
that the cloak picked up at this stage was a very wise choice. I mean, if you look at the amount of magic nuke they have on their team, they have a Bane, a Lion, and a Queen of Pain. I mean, 3 of possibly some of the heaviest nukes in the game. So, although the cloak isn't going to protect you against Bane's pure damage nuke, the Brain Sap, it's still going to... what?
Protect against King's Ground.
Indeed.
A nightmare to a degree.
Windrunner's on a DD, but she's looking out of position
Nature's
here.
Prophet is TP. Looking for the life stealer. Right, he's going to steal his farm. That's cheeky. But here's a lion. Stun comes out. Life stealer comes back. He's going to open wounds him surely. Do they have dust this time? Oh, he needs to TP out. He's desperately trying to TP out. They're throwing everything at him, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to get out.
Windrunner's just not even deciding to help in that engagement, just kind of watching from the sidelines, not running away either.
What could she do?
She didn't even start
Absolutely nothing.
fleeing though. She could just kind of watched. It was kind of unusual to see.
She's a little bit indecisive, I'm guessing, but they found a Weaver in their
Dire's
jungle.
middle
He's
tower
going
is
to
all
back
alone
out
in the
now.
world, being attacked.
Windrunner wants him. 4 stars, goes for the shackle, doesn't latch to anything. Power shot,
Dire's
maybe.
middle tower is under
Actually,
attack.
Weaver's gonna
It has no
just continue
arms to
to
defend itself.
stay around there. He's not really scared of the Windrunner.
So we're seeing a lot of the map controls
Dire's middle tower is
slip
all
towards
alone in
Swiss
the world,
Chocolate now. I mean,
being attacked.
they've pushed down 4 towers for the price of none of their own. So
Yeah. And they're going to continue to split push every chance they get.
indeed.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And every time they split push, it's gonna leave them in a situation where they're kind of wanting to split up just so they can protect as much as possible.
Yeah. That said, I mean, 1 or 2 heroes are really not going to stop it if the 3 heroes of Swiss Chocolate decide to push, while the Nature's Prophet and the Lone Druid both push out different lanes. I mean, there's no way they can counter against that. They have to pick one target above all else.
Lone Druid on 500 gold. Hyperstone picked up on the bear, so he's going for an assault cuirass. This bear is getting really scary.
Indeed.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, the bear's always scary, but I mean, gem pick up on
Prophet needs to be
Windrunner.
careful. Shadow Blades up, gets away, nice. Scot free. Shadow Demon is there as well. Throw out some poison.
With this gem on Windrunner, I imagine it's mainly to counter Weaver, but they're probably going to look for some
Drops
counter.
his up. The poor lion again. He's going to be in danger.
middle tower
Bane coming in though.
I'm told it was a quick
Oh
death.
dear. He's been nightmared up, but it's not going to actually protect him because they're just going to stack him with poison. Bane! He did nothing to help that lion in the end. He just turned him into a statue.
I don't
Right in
know.
front
There
of
wasn't really a
poison.
lot he could do, to be perfectly honest.
Use it on bloody Shadow Demon.
Oh, Weaver Shikuching in on the Nature's Prophet here.
Yeah, going to kill him. Doesn't have dust, he's just going to back out. In the meantime, Bear walloping Roshan with the help of Shadow Demon.
There's actually
And-
no vision for this. They're not seeing this happen.
No, they've got to be wondering what the hell's going on. They normally know where the enemy is. Oh, there's a blip push by Nature's Prophet as a distraction as well. It's beautiful. It's perfect. He's going to Shadow Blade away. He's going to be just fine. Dust comes out.
Misses.
Doesn't hit him. But that fucker's going to reveal him, isn't it? What are you doing?
That was...
He might go down for this, actually. Shadow Blade's on cooldown. He won't be able to TP.
He should have checked his status effects there. The dust didn't land on him. He didn't need to sprout to TP.
No, he revealed himself there. A bit of a mistake. Maybe it was a misclick. Who knows? But
yeah, that's true. What was even worse is that after the sprout, he actually started right-clicking instead of TPing.
I think it was a misclick. I think he thought he hit the TP and
pretty unfortunate for the Nature's Prophet in that respect.
Yeah, but they lose him, gain an Aegis.
Indeed. And a tower. They managed to take their mid-tier 2.
Fantastic. It's just everything they lose, they gain so much from it. It's 11-11, but the match is so far in the corner of Swiss Chocolate right now. Oh, Bear's got some armor.
Indeed, he's only around 200 gold from picking up the plate. Sorry, 50 gold from picking up the plate mail, and that's just a recipe away from
And
stomping.
he'll get this on his count, unless he's Sand King take it. Sand King getting towards his Blink Dagger now, 1700 gold. It might be worth checking out the charts in a minute.
We never do that really a lot, do we?
I don't. The XP
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Run, little
it's
bottom
like
tower.
over 5,000 in advantage.
It's not quite as bad as the gold though.
I know, I was bracing myself for the gold chart. 15,000 gold! That is huge!
They do have a double Midas up. So, I mean, you're always going to see a sizable gold advantage when that comes into play.
Yeah, but it's so big! I mean, how are they... It's going to be so difficult to come back from this.
I don't think it's going to be that difficult. They're not really that underleveled, and they've not given away that many kills. It's mainly just map control. They need to get a pick off on the lone druid. He's sitting there on 0 deaths in a minute. It's like, okay, he's only been involved in 2 kills, but that still doesn't make a difference with the amount of push he's managed to put out so far.
Exactly. How many towers has he brought down?
Indeed.
Bane's got dust on him. Windy has a smoke. It looks like Quap is building towards her orchid. She's getting there, but it's quite a way off still.
Well, she didn't really have the best go in mid. I mean, she got a few ganks here and there, but nothing major. I mean, she wasted an awful lot of time on DD runes and such, and you want to see Queen of Pain picking up 3 or 4 kills in the laning stage, and not the 1 or 2 which she managed.
As soon as the bear is up, as soon as the bear has its assault cuirass, which I think it's actually going
it's actually finished now.
As soon as they have that, they are completely ready to fight. They've got 3 minutes left until the Aegis is down. They've got a Blink Dagger happily on the Sand King.
Yep.
The bear has an assault cuirass and a Radiance. They are totally ready to take a fight now.
Nature's Prophet's actually going to go and pick up a scythe here now. He can afford it from the secret shop, so this is going to be devastating now.
Yeah, they are completely farmed up and then 100% ready.
They can fight now.
Actually, they hasn't got the assault cuirass up yet.
No, surprisingly he's not bought it yet. He has the money for the recipe, and the bear was back at Fountain.
Oh, he hasn't quite got enough. He needs 1,300 to get it.
Oh yeah,
so
sorry, yeah.
he's just gonna farm it up, and then they're ready to fight, because that's a hell of a lot of great items picked up at around the same time. So yeah, that seems like there was the major plan. We're talking about the farm on the Sand King
there's
earlier
a
on.
disruption. Nightmare up on the Shadow Demon. I'm bad at calling these fights, aren't I?
Shadow Demon has gone down to the line in the end. Lifestealer kills off Sand King as well. He's going to have to Shadow Blade to get out. The bear is going to go in there and maul something, but he just backs out as well.
2 for nothing there.
Yeah, good pickups. They did well, but the Sand King has just already bought his Blink Dagger.
Yeah. Had they picked him off before it had been finished, it would have been a lot nicer. I mean,
He was playing a lot safer. He was just farming the jungle the entire time, trying to get that gold. But yeah, that was the whole plan early on. You know, push early on, get map control, sit back and farm up those really important items like the scythe. They got up the assault cuirass, the radiance, and the blink dagger, and then they can just take any team fight they want. Because that bear can walk in the middle of them and just start mashing them. He's not going to give a shit.
And it'll be interesting to see what kind of item the Windrunner's going to try and pick up next.
I wouldn't be surprised if an Orchid gets picked up on her. What's she got at the minute? 1600 gold.
Not actually looking to build anything at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised to see another Scythe as well.
1 minute until the Aegis runs out. A little bit of a rush. They might want to be 100% certain, even though they have their items already, they might be thinking about taking a Roshan as well right before they push the base.
Yeah.
But they're going to go through this tier here, and it'll be difficult to defend it. They are all getting in position to do so.
The Dire's top tower is doing
Lion's
its
going
best,
to take a while
but
to
it
get
doesn't
there,
look good.
but he'll still get
Dire
there.
has fortified its structures.
It's probably going to go down before he gets there.
I mean, the bear is just demolishing towers at this stage.
In comes the Quat Bomb.
So the Infestor doesn't actually
disappears.
manage to hit on anything other than the Lone Druid there.
Lone Druid.
There's the Epicenter.
It didn't hit anything.
He did, he managed to bring the Bane down low, finished off by Windrunner auto attack.
Talking about going down, Lifesteal is about to. Using the toggle to keep himself alive. Aegis is popped on the bear. But down goes Lifestealer. Down goes everyone.
That said, that Aegis being popped on the bear, that was nothing. It was going to expire in 30 seconds anyway. That was...
Hell, he was just baiting them.
That was a fantastic fight for Swiss Chocolate, and they should take a tier 3 and possibly even a Rax from this. With the bear
Fly
up...
back from Lion. But what can he do? He can throw out one stun, throw out maybe Finger of Death if he's still got it. He does. But he's not going to stop it. What's he going to do? Oh, he's going to get stunned up. That's what he's going to do. He's going to turn into a little piggy, and he has just been destroyed.
There's the GG. I mean, you
GG already. I mean, well, you can't see him coming back from this.
Indeed. I mean, you see how fragile the Lion is. I mean, it's very, very deep into the game at the minute, and he got Burrow Striked, and you saw the damage over time that just the Sandstorm and the Radiance were doing to him. I mean, he could have remained there for maybe 3 seconds before he fell.
Yeah, really, really good game by Swiss Chocolate. They had a tactic right from the beginning. Dominate the early game with pushing, take map control, farm up those really essential items, and then go for base. And it worked beautifully. You couldn't have asked for more.
Push Dota at its finest.
You're happy when there's a bit of split pushing Dota, isn't it? It tickles your fancy.
I'm still kind of weirded out by the lane stage. It was very, very nice to see the triple lane of supports there. I think that played out really nicely for them. That said, I would have liked to see Windrunner build differently in that environment. She was picking every single last hit there. I think she could have done a lot more with it.
I think the early mech was definitely there to help the push. So
yeah.
It makes sense that the person who had the most gold was the one who was going to pick up the mechanism. Also, she's difficult to bring down, which makes you...
It keeps the mech in there for a bit longer.
It keeps the mech in there for a bit longer. Lone Druid dominated mid, continued to dominate throughout the game. Got killed once, but he had the Aegis.
Yeah.
So, who cares? They just profit. He was a good distraction, but he died a little bit more than I wanted him to.
Yeah, I think the nature's profit. I mean, there was just a couple of sloppy moments, and there may have been a few misclicks in there, but fantastic player in the whole. He did some amazing split push, which really divert their attention away from that one Roshan attempt. So
yeah, and he struggled early on because the Weaver did kind of push him out of lane.
Indeed.
For most of it.
That early kill on him really slowed him down compared to the Weaver. So
I don't know if it slowed him down that much early on because they didn't get a massive level advantage over him. First Blood's always really
true.
good when it goes to your team, however. And obviously it was denying it to Swiss Chocolate, who did go really aggressive and pick off the supports early on. Yeah, but the like you mentioned, the triple support, or the 2 supports and a core, if you look at it, ultimately a fantastic tactic. This is what the good thing about like a Lone Druid, because although he is a carry,
you can put him anywhere.
He does play really well solo. Unlike a lot of carries who really do need the benefit of a tri-lane or something similar.
I think
so. That allowed them to have a lane like that, which would give them the advantage over the tri-lane. So it's really good picking and clever tactics. They know exactly what they're doing, and like I said, they executed it perfectly, and everything just went their way.
I think there are a reasonable amount of carries who can solo lane effectively. I mean, you see Alchemist picked up the solo occasionally in mid. You see Gyrocopter command it, and I mean Weaver, of course. So it's never out of the question. And I mean, even Lifestealer, you see him picked up for off lane in mid occasionally. So
it's true. It's true.
I think Lone Druid's somewhat of a special case though because of that bear.
Yeah, no one can. Yeah, he doesn't just get big. He gets big and he pushes towers over.
Yeah. I mean, it's all well and good that you have a carry farming on the offlane, but when that carry's farming on the offlane and bulldozing your towers at the same time, that's when you need to start to worry.
Yeah, the towers are always going to be in danger with the Nature's Prophet and the Lone Druid both being picked up.
Indeed.
But yeah, props to them. Maybe we'll see something like that in TI. Who knows?
Hopefully.
Who
Good old
knows?
push strat.
Well, that's it for today, and that's it for this week. Actually, we'll be back around. We'll do one on Monday, and you'll see it Tuesday morning, British time. So if you're in America, you might still see it on Monday evening.
If you're lucky.
But yeah, we're going to have a little break over the weekend, and we'll be right back nice and fresh to do some more for you. So thank you very much for listening and for watching, and we'll see you, we'll see you soon.
Ta-ra!
Cheerio!